Hey girls, it's Thursday, and conveniently it's spring break, so I'm home and I can actually show you all the books that I have instead of just talking about them. Because I don't have very many at school. I don't have that much room in my dorm room, much like Brenda. But here, I have a few.
Buddha, Brenda, Jessica, Susan, Scarlett, Buddha, papira, papa, scratadadidadada. Collab of awesome.
Mitch Albom, always been a fan of his. M.T. Anderson's Feed, just read that one recently, that was really good. And 13 Reasons Why, that's another good one. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. My sister borrowed The Hunger Games back in like September, so I'm gonna have to start bothering her about that. Roald Dahl, because I am still a 6-year-old at heart. So You Want to Be a Wizard series. This was one of my favorite books when I was little. Half Magic by Edward Eager. I love that book so much. Of course, the John Green collection in all of its glory. Kite Runner and A Thousand Splendid Suns, which were fantastic. The Warriors series, which I was obsessed with for a long time, as you can see. Picture of me and my friends when we were little. This awesome Pooh Bear bookend. You see Christopher Robin and Rabbit trying to pull him out of that side. And then on this side you just see his butt. On here we've got the only Maureen Johnson book that I've actually read so far, because I've got this thing against girly books. And her books always scream girly at me. The entire Chronicles of Narnia, which I just read this past winter and loved. Wicked, which I love the musical and I still have yet to get through the book. I don't know if any of you guys have tried reading it, but it's a weird one. Snoopy, get out of my way, please. The Dark Ages. Never mind, Snoopy, you can stay there. Maximum Ride, The Good Part. The Book of Awesome. Do any of you guys follow 1000awesomethings.com? Because it makes my day. Every day. Of course, the Harry Potter section. I've got Quidditch Through the Ages and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, along with Beetle the Bard. And all the Harry Potter books, of course. The entire series of Unfortunate Events. Stargirl, which was one of my favorite books ever when I was younger. The Art of Racing in the Rain, which is also fantastic. I found this copy of Treasure Island at a garage sale for about $1.25, and it's so old that it doesn't even have a copyright date in it. So I have no idea how old it is, but I really like it. It's kind of a funny story I also recently read. I would definitely suggest that one. And then we've got all my old American Girl books because I am still a child. I've got 7 Calvin and Hobbes comic books, and I've read them all, and I love them so much. And over here I also have books I have not yet read. And a couple more that I haven't read yet. I know, I'm a bad person. I haven't read them yet, and I haven't seen the movies, and I'm a horrible person. Spanish books, I don't have very many of those. Buscando Alaska, I read last year. Non-fiction section, we've got books about animals, because I am a typical pre-vet. And I've got this thing, which my uncle gave me, and it's a veterinary advisor from like 1916, I want to say, and it's got some crazy remedies in there. Books about religion, miscellaneous, Costa Rica, my favorite place in the world. I'm currently reading Philosopher's Stone in Spanish, and Animals Make Us Human by Temple Grandin, because I am a typical pre-vet and I read nonfiction books about animal welfare. So I hope you enjoyed my little tour. I'm one of those people that even if I dislike a book, I don't get rid of it. So I'm sure this collection will grow exponentially over the years. But I've showed you a few of my favorites. So I think we're good. Scarlett, see you tomorrow.